Hello everyone, this is Victoria Violet. I just unboxed this new deck. We only have like maybe 5 more to unbox, but I figured might as well use them for our channel because they were for retail and I never reopened a Botanica metaphysical shop. So this is called Archangel Power Tarot Cards, and I figured since most y'all really like the prayers and stuff, so I figured I'd open them up. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not set it up yet. Y'all know how Spirit loves throwing cards at me, so I want to make sure that I don't have to keep bending down, although I'm sure 1 or 2 are probably going to end up somewhere. I'm going to try my best. My name is Victoria Violet. I have a crazy bun on my hair. You have come to Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel, and I'm very happy you're here. We here do tarot travel, meaning wherever I happen to be around about, or if I happen to be doing a trip, then you will see me going here and there and everywhere. I do post restaurants and things like that, so you can get a flair of it. Or, you know, if you're not from this area, wherever I happen to be, at least you will get a taste of what it's like to be in that state. So that's my philosophy behind the travel. I am an avid traveler, or at least I used to be. I love travel, and I love trips in the countryside. So New Hampshire is the best place for that. There's beautiful scenery all the way around. So you're not for want in reference to seeing scenic beauty here in New Hampshire. I can tell you that without being prejudiced. It's just gorgeous here. Also, disclosure, my lips are crazy. I grabbed the wrong lip gloss, and I'm like, whatever's. It is almost 8 o'clock at night, and yeah, I just wanted to put a little bit of color on. I ended up putting a little bit too much color on, so my lips are probably going before my face, but that's okay. For those that are new here, you are so welcome. If you don't like the tarot, if you don't like tarot at all, if you think it's something that's evil, please do scroll away. There's so many more beautiful channels. Thank you for visiting, but please scroll away. Thank you and goodbye. For those that stay, thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button, please, and thank you. Please hit the like button. I have, oh my gosh, I'm over, I think, 1 million views now, but I only have less than 2,000 subscribers. So please, guys, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. You don't have to see me every day if you don't like my beautiful face, but you can go ahead and just hit the subscribe button for your girl here. For the cross watchers, man, you've given me hell, and I hope that God gives you the help you need to straighten out your life, because your life is a hot mess right now, with or without our Libra collective. And that's all I have to say. But since we've been doing a heck of a lot of helping you, can you please hit the subscribe button, please, and thank you. The songs that I post that are to either the scenic routes or from messages from the void, those are channeled messages. They give me those songs, and that's why I post those songs, in case y'all have been wondering. That's where I get the songs from. So there may be new music, meaning today's hits, or they might be from the 60s, 70s, or even 80s, 2000s, whatever, or even, you know, older than that. It's just dependent upon what Spirit is giving me at the time, okay? Hopefully you guys are into the metaphysics, some of y'all, because tarot is like baby stuff compared to the stuff that I would like to start getting into talking to you guys about. I'm very concerned about how these cards fall, where they fall, because again, if you in these, I'm not sure because I've never used these before, but in general tarot, you should pay attention to how your cards fall, because it changes the trajectory of the reading, or it could even change it around to where it doesn't mean the same thing that it was intended to mean. Do y'all want one more? Okay, one more. Spirit, only one. Please don't throw things at me. Please and thank you. Only one. Okay. Thank you. That was nice of them, right? They just put them down and they didn't throw them this time. Put on my trusty glasses because I've never seen these cards. They look like they're small print. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. It says new beginnings. New beginnings. How wonderful is that? New beginnings. It says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Wow. So I'm gonna go on and off, so please forgive me for that. I don't need them to look at you. I only need them to see the print. Guys, this is what I'm gonna say. For some of you that already heard this story, please indulge me. So recently I was able to forgive my mom for my childhood trauma, for my CPTSD this year. So in going to Texas, it wasn't a loss altogether. Coming back, you know, because I love it here in New Hampshire, but in going to Texas, I was able to finally forgive her, and it's better late than never. Some of us, why I'm bringing that up is because some of us, we need to forgive people from our past. I'm going to say something. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a medical doctor. With that disclosure, I'm going to say something. I know you've probably heard this through your life at least one time. Okay? If you're older than 30, you've heard this at least one time in your life. And I'm going to say it's true. I'm going to say it's on point. You don't forgive the people that have harmed you so that they can feel better, so that they can go on and keep harming people and keep living their life the way they always have without a second thought of what they're doing. You don't do it for them. You do it for you. And I guess I should have thought about this before now, but I didn't give it that much foresight, forethought. Perhaps I wasn't mature enough. Because remember, I posted that video on spiritual maturity. Perhaps I wasn't as spiritually mature as I should have been or thought I was in order to forgive. And we always equate with forgiving with letting go of the pain. We always equate forgiving as in letting them get off scot-free, and that's not true. Why you forgive is for yourself, to purge and cleanse your soul, so that it's not heavy on you anymore, so that it's not constantly weighing on you. And when you think about it, it doesn't hurt as much because you were able to let it go. That's why you actually truly forgive, so that you can release the energy from within your body, because the energy that stays stuck in there in your body, this hatred or this pain and suffering that you've done in the past, it's not, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it this way. It's not for your glory. It's not glorifying you. It's not making you feel better. It's not making you feel healthier. It's not making you feel good about yourself, thinking about all those horrible, toxic things. It's a trauma that occurred when it happened. No matter how old you were, whether it was in childhood like mine, or whether it's in adulthood and somebody like a husband, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, parent, sibling, cousin did this, whoever did it, it's real and it's traumatic. All of those, because you have to understand, we're made out of energy. All those energies get stuck in you. So when you release them, you give it back to them, regardless of whether they're gone, like my mom has been gone for 33 years, or if they're still here on this earth. It doesn't matter. You send back that energy into them, and that's why they're able to receive the karma, because it's God releasing that karma towards them. It's the God energy releasing the karma towards them, and you no longer can no longer have to worry about it, because it's gone. It's gone. The scar may be there, and you'll remember it here and there from time to time, but it's not there the way it was, so deep. The wounding was so deep. Why am I bringing this up? Because they're telling me to mention this, that in order for there to be a true, you guys give me itches, man. I'm telling you, the tingling from my crown chakra. For there to be a true new beginning for you, they want you to understand. I'm going to turn this off. For there to be a true new beginning for you, like you've never had before, they want you to forgive whomever has hurt you in the past, whether they've hurt you deeply or if they've hurt you in such a way that you should have gotten over it by now. When you are able to release those people, not from the responsibilities of what they did, but releasing them from your own energy, you're going to feel lighter. Because you know what? I fully intended to visit my mom's grave before I left, because I was there for 2 months. And you know that I didn't feel a need. Not out of disrespect to her that I did not go, but because I know she's not there anymore, if that makes sense. Her bones may be in that resting place, but her spirit is no longer there. Her soul has already been taken up by God to go wherever, right? Whether heaven or whatever. That's between her and God. So, with that said, there's something that you need to forgive, even if it's a fresh thing that you need to start forgiving. Maybe it happened last week, but there's something fresh you need to start forgiving so your new beginning can go so swimmingly well that you just, whatever. Yeah. Okay? Leap of Faith is your next card. Aren't they pretty? They're weird. They're different, right? It's like a bunch of different wings, angel wings or whatever. One of them is medical, I guess, on this side. Guys, literally, I tried doing my own manicure a week ago, and I guess the cuticle cutter was just not good enough anymore. I did toss it, but not before hurting my cuticles. So anyway, all those angel wings, right? So hopefully for the people that wear glasses like me, forgive me. It didn't harm you. Oh, wow. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, because they all have angels on them. So this new beginning came from Archangel Jeremiel. It's Jeremiel for those that want to look that angel up. Your second card is a 0. So leap of faith. No wonder it says leap of faith. Oh my gosh. It's the Fool card, remember? So this one is leap of faith, and he has a dog with him. Wow. Oh wow, the angels there guiding him or protecting him, one or the other. Like I said, this was an unboxing, and I'm glad that I made the choice for us today. It says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. How many times a day do we do that? This is going to sound ridiculous, so bear with me. Ridiculous. And by the way, this is by Archangel Metatron, okay? In case you want to look up that angel. Archangel Metatron. I'm going to say this because right now I don't have that much going on in my life. I don't have that much going on in my life. So therefore, not much gives me joy right now out of the ordinary. Except for two things. When I listen to music, when I listen to music that is a hymn, right? And mentions scripture. But the second thing that gives me joy, and I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but the black what is his name? The black Michael Myers from Louisiana. Have y'all watched him? I posted something on him the other day. I can watch those stupid things that they do with the trash can, especially, and that mask, over and over again, and it makes me laugh like as if somebody was tickling me, and that brings me joy. So what brings you joy? These two cards are talking about new beginnings, but they want you to do things that bring you joy. And a lot of times life can get so serious, man, and I'm not kidding. Life can get so serious with all the bills, responsibilities. I'm telling you, gosh darn it. I only itch when I do the readings. Like that anyway. That we forget to smile. We forget to laugh. We always have like things on our mind of what we need to get done, right? So we forget to laugh. So that kind of video, and then the cat videos too, because I think cats are beautiful. They make me laugh because cats are always doing stupid things, you know, and they're always hitting people, and they're always hitting other animals. And anyway, the way it's done, not the hitting, just the things that they do make me laugh. You've got to find things that bring you joy. So right now, that's the only thing that's bringing me joy, besides, of course, coming here and talking to you guys. This gives me a lot of pleasure. And I laugh at myself sometimes when I say crazy things, or my crazy hair, or my eyes are down here in the morning. Got to put my eyelid back up before my coffee. But you know what I'm saying. It's something that's just for you, something that makes you smile and puts a smile on your face, not a plastered one, you know, because like at the stores, you know, I've noticed, like in a couple of days past, I noticed that I was doing the fake smile that you give people because you're trying to be cordial, right? So I was like, why am I doing that? Why don't I just smile for real? Because I really want to smile. And when you're smiling for real, you spread that energy of being genuine, and that the endorphins come out, and the dopamine comes out, and that those vibes come out, that you're vibing with someone. You're actually trying. Now, they don't smile at you, well, shit, you just smiled at them and you look crazy, but you're never going to see them again. And they don't know why you're smiling anyway. For all they know, you could be smiling because you just, I don't know, you just won the lotto. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? You know, smile because it helps you. Smile because it produces good energy towards you. Okay? So again, you already have 2 new beginnings, with a brand new beginning and then a leap of faith, which is the Fool card. Change your life. Oh my guys, we have a theme here. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. What did I just say? Do things to change things around to where you have joy in your life. You have a leap of faith, which is the 0, which is the Fool's card. You have the 20 card, number 20, which is a new beginning, and this is Chamuel. Chamul, that's bringing this. Something's about to change in your life, sweethearts, and I think for the better. So just hold on. King of Gabriel. Interesting. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. So generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. I was going to say prize for some reason. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Oh my God. Remember what I was just saying about smiling at people, because it spreads good vibes. It says genuine concern for others. Oh my goodness. How lovely is that? Wow, guys. King of Raphael. Warm, generous, honorable, and refined. Again, King of Raphael. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. Wow. Yes, it's safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. I'm impressed so far that it's like falling into place. 4 of Michael. I don't know what they are, though. I'm going to have to see. I don't think it has a booklet. They're so beautiful, though. 4 of Michael. Maybe I can look online, guys. It says insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep. Oh, God, you're telling me. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. Remember in the beginning I told you to find something that brought you joy. right on. It's right on mark. 8 of Michael now. Oh, wow, this one is gorgeous. And I guess this is from Archangel Michael because I don't think it'd be other. It says 8 of Michael. This one's special. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. And even the cross watcher, I'm talking to you, you're not seeing things clearly because they've been telling the cross watcher they don't need a freaking key, that they're free. It's like, oh, God. I'm going to talk about the slaves in the Bible, which I don't even appreciate that, but I'm just going to take those folks because I don't want it to turn into me talking about other folks. No, there's no racism in this channel, so I don't want nobody accusing me of that. If y'all only knew how diverse my family is, y'all wouldn't even think that. So this is what I want to say about this. Wow. It's like having been a slave, let's say for all your life, or 20 years, let's say 20 years, you've been in captivity and you're a slave. And they tell you you can go and you don't go. You don't trust and you don't leave. You don't go. And they're telling you you're free and you don't leave. You don't go. And they're looking at you like, I'm telling you, you're free and you don't leave. And for me, the cross watcher that I've been picking up on for the last 2 weeks, for the last week and a half, literally God has been saying, you're free. You don't have to stick around to receive punishment or whatever. You've received enough. It's good. You can go now. And they're still looking for the key. So now they're talking to the Libra collective in general and telling you, as well as the cross watcher, you don't have to stick around to anything, especially if what I started out, because they did give me that conversation topic to let you know about, which was what? Forgiving people. You're free of that energy. See, if you allow people to keep you in that energy, then not only did they hurt you one time, or however many times over the period of time they hurt you, but now you've given them permission to continue to hurt you through the rest of your life because you're giving them that much power over you. In forgiveness of the energy so you can release it, that means you can walk on and you're free. You're free. You're free. You don't have to feel that distress anymore. You don't have to feel the trauma over and over again, because for me to see PTSD and then having been a battered wife, PTSD for that, you're free. You're free. You don't have to hold on to it if you don't want to. You can release it. If you're not ready to release it right now, that's fine, but they're advising you to. So again, in closing, because I mean that didn't take very long, you know, I'm pleased with that. You've got 2 new beginnings, and then they literally tell you, change your life. I mean, wow. They literally tell you, change your life. Change your life. I mean, I don't think you needed permission, most of y'all, but it looks like the cross watcher has needed permission. They feel an immense amount of guilt, and they tend to stay in that relationship out of guilt. Maybe it's family guilting them. Maybe it's the person that they're with guilting them. Maybe it's because of the kids are feeling guilty if they have kids. Who knows? But they have an immense amount of guilt. Maybe their own, what they've done in the past is, that guilt is so heavy. But even for them, whoever's listening to this, God is telling you, change your life. And they're giving you a new beginning twice over, and they're telling you, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Wow. Archangel Michael is here. Archangel Raphael, which is, you know, Michael is a protector. We all know that. Raphael is a healer, and Gabriel is we could say the voice of God. So if they're telling you it's safe for you to move on, it's safe for you to start again, to start a new life, why not? Why not? For those out there who have been waiting for a sign, a symbol, a message that you're going in the right direction, here it is. You're going in the right direction. By all means, carry on. Keep going. You're doing the right thing. You're going in the right direction. You just keep going. Keep going. You don't see the clearing yet. You think you're just in the woods still. Don't worry about it. You keep going the same direction you're going. I promise you. With all those videos that I posted yesterday, it was so beautiful, guys. The scenery from New Hampshire and those little towns I was in. And it just like the trees were creating like this kind of like looking like a, I don't know, like a clearing, like going through a portal or something. And it's funny that these cards are pretty much telling you, go, change your life. Take this new beginning. It's okay. Start anew. It's okay. Take a leap of faith. That is so awesome. That's so awesome. I don't think we could have done better. I don't think we could have done better if we would have picked the cards ourselves. This is beautiful. I hope this helps someone. A story I heard about 5 years ago. A young lady wanted to move. She wanted to move to another state. She was about maybe mid-20s. She had a career. She wanted to move because the job that she took with her career took her to another state. When she was wanting to make all these plans between her family, her mother, father, etc., and her best friends, they were guilting her to the point to where she didn't feel like she could do it, and she changed her mind. She wrote into a podcast and they read the letter, to the audience. And she was saying that she had wished that she had been stronger, because if she had been stronger, she would have lived out her dreams, right? And that she didn't feel ever like she had belonged in the state she originally was born in to begin with. I'm going to tell you that my family lied to me. My mom was very sick. They didn't lie about that. But they lied to me to get me to move from Germany to move back to Texas. So I did, because I loved my mom. But in doing so, I left behind a career that was lucrative. And I left behind the simple fact that they were going to sponsor me for becoming a German and a Swiss citizen all at once, a dual citizen over there, because of the firm I was working with. And instead, because they told me my mother was terminally ill, I jumped on a plane, put my kids in a plane with me, and only took whatever we could. And I went back home. My mother didn't pass away. My mother wasn't terminally ill. So people will guilt you into doing things. And I've always had the regret, because I loved living in Germany. I loved working in the German economy, which was off of the post, off of the army post. It was inside the community. I loved working with the firm that I worked with. And I know that I would have become somebody big in that firm. And they were so disgusted by me having to leave all of a sudden. Of course, they were not going to hold my job. So that's always been the biggest regret of my life, is that I did not stay in Germany, in Europe, to live there. And then to top it all off, that my father's from Spain originally, where I could have gotten citizenship from Spain as well. So don't follow other people's dreams for you. And for people that I've been posting, do people do magic? Christians do magic. Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do. And even if they don't do magic on you, they can set you up for failure, like my family did to me. They set me up for failure because I didn't have to come back. But they couldn't stand the fact that I was doing my own thing, and that I was ultra independent, and that I wasn't falling in line. I was the black sheep of the family. I was doing what I wanted to do, what made me happy, and what made me money, and what made me feel prosperous, and was going to make me prosperous, because I was earning a good keep. But they couldn't stand that I wasn't in Texas, little old Texas girl here. So again, I'm sharing this because it's a huge regret. This was over 30 years ago, but it's been a huge pebble in my shoe. And if I had been more astute, if I had been more contemplative, if I would have been more mature at that age, which I was all at 23, I would have asked for the doctor's letter, or I would have asked to speak to the doctors myself in order to verify these things. And I didn't. I was young, and I was still innocent, naive, and I never in a million years thought my own siblings would lie to me to get me to leave a whole different country, because they didn't appreciate that I had my own life. So don't do things because people want you to do things in life, because you will have many, many, many regrets. And that's one of my biggest regrets in life. One of my biggest regrets, because I don't feel, like in Texas, I don't belong there. That's for darn sure. I mean, all due respect to everybody else, I was born and bred there, and I appreciate it because it gave me my character. It gave me my breeding. But no, I don't belong there. I feel more comfortable in New Hampshire because of the fact that I'm closer to Quebec and Canada and everything else, and I've always wanted to go to Canada, and so many things I want to explore, and I'm not done exploring, in life. And I'm sharing this because sometimes in life people make you feel like you're too old, you need to settle down, what are you doing? And no, you're not the boss of me, you're not my mama or daddy, and you don't get to tell me what to do. That's my job. I'm a mature adult that pays my own way. You are not the boss of me. So see yourself out the back door over there, because people will try to keep you down. People will try to tell you what to do. Even though I see all the things I see, I always make sure to elaborate the fact that you have free will. And it's up to you what you want to do with that free will, because it's not my choice. It's all about you. It's not up to me. It's all about you. Because at the end of the day, if you do a good job for yourself, that's all on you. At the end of the day, if you make choices that are not so good for you, that's all on you. And I'm nobody's mama on this channel in order to get them to do right for themselves. I'm just here to serve as a guide, and to serve as a counterbalance, and serve as a guiding light to see if you maybe can use some of the advice I give you. But other than that, I need to take a cup of shut the hell up and let you decide, because that's not my place. It's not my role. So anyway, you have brand new beginnings, and you have to take a leap of faith if that's what you choose to do. But if you do, it looks fabulous. I hope you do. I hope you do. And remove any regrets. Even if the regrets are that you wronged somebody. Like I always tell you guys, I was a very young parent. So of course I had little to no parenting skills. It's not like we had, all the classes. I'm perspiring. It's not like we have all the classes that we have now for all the new parents. Oh yeah, sign up for parenting class. Sign up to see how you bathe your baby. Dude, I was terrified to bathe my first baby. I thought I was going to drown him. Because, dipping him into the water and stuff, and what if what if his little head comes off of my hand, and oh my God, and diapering them in those days, they did have diapers and Pampers, But in between, I would use the diapers, right? The regular diapers. And I was so scared. I didn't want to pinch him or poke him with those darn safety pins, even though they were, you know, supposed to be for that. I mean, you know, but in those days, you just had to learn as you went. You had to learn as you went. Nowadays, you want to be ultra mom, you have classes you can take. Ultra dad, they're even inclusive for the dads. They have Lamaze classes, guys. We didn't have any of those things. You know, in those days, really, those were for the ultra rich, or for the you know, what do you call those people? God, I can't even remember what they called them in those days. But, you know, for the people that are, you know, high pollutant people. We didn't have those for us. So, of course, you're going to make mistakes along the way. And that's okay. You live and you learn, so long as you ask your children to forgive you for what your shortcomings were. Now, if they forgive you, they don't forgive you, that's on them. So long as you know, get it off your chest and you actually mean it when you tell them, I'm sorry. You know, it's up to them whether they forgive you or not for your shortcomings. But forgiving others for their shortcomings, definitely do that so that you don't have to carry the weight of what they've done wrong to you. Okay? So I hope that this was serving to someone. I'm going to go in there into Planet Fitness. Not because I want to, but because I paid for it. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to walk for a little while. Sitting in this car all this time is not good. So I'm going to go walk on the treadmill and I guess listen to their crazy music. I hate their music. But I don't have any headset for this new phone because it doesn't fit my old headset. So I have to listen to their baloney. But maybe we'll do a nightcap later. I don't know. We'll see. Love you guys. Bye.